about to turn my hot compost pile. It's I guess nearly 2 weeks old, and I've not been I've seen a lot of reduction in the size here, because this week I turned it on Monday and then I found out when I got to work, even though I'd got a couple of people to smell before I went to work, they actually had colds so they couldn't smell, so it wasn't the best plan. So when I got to work I thought, something smells like compost here, and I realised it was me. So it didn't actually get early this morning, because I'm leaving for work early to turn. So it's been 4 days now since I turned, which I should be doing every 2 days. Hence the reduction in mass somewhat, which you don't get so much with turning compost. So just I've just touched the top here and got an end to verify, and it is really hot. It's really cooking. So I was going to have a look and see what's going on. First thing that's going on is so I was using bubble wrap to insulate, and then I have all these other bags of leaves around. So this is now broken down somewhat already, and it looks pretty wet and mucky. And what I'm going to do is take off, this is hot, I'm going to take off the surface level, and then it's going to have to move back out of the way. And you can see the steam coming out now. And the surface outside stuff is going to become the inside. So the outside is the coolest bit, because it's in the middle. We can see now some of the leaves I used in making this pile hadn't broken down very well, hadn't mulched very well. It's the broken down, it's the ones which are broken down which are going to become the soil quickly. You can see the heat coming out of here is intense actually. I can't put my hand in that. So this is breaking down, and this is still an experiment which is not really producing the results that I want, because I haven't really got the access right now to the right ingredients, but it's still making some really good, ultimately some really good organic matter, which is gonna, let's turn this over, there's some matting going on there. Going to be really good on the garden this next year. So this is my first compost pile. I started when we moved back in the spring. I added some leaves in recently into the mix, and it wasn't going too well. A lot of my food waste and stuff come in. I just covered it and left it for a couple of weeks, and now it is really hot in here, and you can see that it's actually creating, that looks like soil, it's actually creating proper compost. Some of it's really broken down. It's not there yet, it's still got the different elements are still distinguishable, but it's actually breaking down into this is really hot again, I can hardly touch that, into proper compost, which is exciting. There's some steam. So it was only doing so well, it was only when I added the leaves, and I actually added, because I hadn't done any research, I just added some leaves which hadn't broken down. I wish I'd used ones like this which are broken down. I mulched with the lawnmower. It would be breaking down quicker, but I'm quite excited. But this is now, I can see, I'm going to start turning this over, because I haven't turned it out. That the one I was looking at a short while ago is my first proper attempt at hot composting, but this one sort of happened by accident, and this one really hadn't given any attention to the mixture of stuff, but it's actually breaking down into soil, and that's exciting. Let's get some time over there. Steam coming out of there.